Hello everyone, this is Marcos Borja, product ambassador of Downtown Toyota, part of Downtown Auto Group. Today we're going to talk about the RAV4, but not just a regular RAV4, the most anticipated RAV4, the GR Sport. Let's go and see why this car makes a little bit different than the other ones. Let's go and check it. We can notice that this car has a little bit difference, right? For example, we have the small baggage here from GR, and also the design of the bumper is completely different in comparison with the plug-in hybrid and also the RAV4 regular hybrid, right? And I can notice also that this one is pretty similar to the GR Corolla, for example. One of the most frequently questions that I have is that what is the difference in comparison with the regular plug-in and with the regular hybrid? The GR budget, basically we have different things, right? We have, for example, in this one we have the performance dampers that makes the drive experience a little bit smoother and nicer when you're going like faster, and also is that the sport tuned chassis that this car has. This makes like basically like the drive experience when you're in a highway and curving the car, you feel like it's smoother and you feel a little bit more attached to the car, and that makes like this car a little bit different than the other trims. If we see the size of this car, basically we don't see like too much difference, right? But when we can actually notice that it's a GR, here we can take a quick look of the rims. These are special rims from the GR, and also we can see the red calypso, right? So that makes this car looks a little bit nicer, and the contrast of the red, I think that this makes a little bit different, and the contrast looks nicer, and that makes the GR Sport RAV4. Coming from the side and we go to the rear part of the RAV4, we can see the rear spoiler that actually this is special from the GR Sport, and also we have here the GR Sport baggage. It looks nicer as well, and we can see also the black baggage here that is basically from the GR Sport version. Other than that, it's pretty similar here. We also have like this rear bumper that is a little bit different than the other trims and the other RAV4s that we have, but the main thing it will be like the rear spoiler that looks a little bit more sporty. Another thing that I want to mention is that this rear spoiler, it only comes in black. Even though we have the supersonic red in this trim available, it will also the rear spoiler will be black. Saying that this is a performance RAV4, the good thing is that you still have all the benefits like the regular RAV4, right? That you have a big trunk space. A good thing to notice and to highlight is that we still have like the spare tire, that normally in the electric cars we don't have it, and this is something that for the peace of mind of the customer is very good. And also it will come with a charger, so you can plug your car, because this one is plug-in hybrid. Talking about the charger, when this car has a full charge, it can go up to like 89 kilometers with a full electric. So that's a good thing as well, that you can take advantage of that. Right now, for example, that the gas prices are very pricey, you can take advantage to drive full electric and also like to have fun with this car that is a little bit sporty. And the good thing also about this car that you can that has like 324 horsepower. It will be a little bit faster than the regular SUVs, because you have like the electric battery, hybrid battery, and the normal engine. So saying that, let's go and check the interior. That actually it looks a little bit more nicer in the interior as well, that you can see what this one is a GR. So jumping in here in the GR, the first impression is that you have like the GR badge here. Also, I really like that we have the GR badge in the seat as well, and I really love the red stitching here, right? And this is a mix of suede and soft seats. So in my personal opinion, looks very sporty, goes with all the design of the car as well. The good thing about this car also is that it is a RAV4, right? So we have the latest safety sense 4.0. This one also will have like the driving record when you're driving, so basically you don't need a dash camera, because a dash camera is already built on it. So this is a couple of things that you can consider that when you purchase this car, that you have like all the safeties, and also how it looks. This GR is, in my personal opinion, I really love it. Like the design and everything looks very nice. What I really like about this GR also, and also the XSZ trims that we have available in the RAV4 lineup, is that these seats are very comfy. Actually, you feel that these seats like hug you when you're driving. So I believe that is very important when you are trying to have like this driving experience like very smooth, because you have different driving modes as well. You can go by the sport, and you can take the full advantage of the performance that this car has. And the good thing is also that this one has like the paddle shifter. You want to drive like basically like semi-manual, you can change the gears, but unfortunately it's not the top of the line. If you want to have like more features, for example like head-up display, you need to go by the XSZ Tech package. Also, if you want the self-parking, you need to go by the XSZ Tech package. So this is a couple of difference that you are missing like in the GR. It depends on what are you looking for, right? Because if you're looking, for example, a little bit more performance, you can go for the GR RAV4. But if you are looking like more equipment or more features, basically you need to go specifically to the XSE Tech package. One last thing that I want to mention before I jump out of the car is that we can see these metal pedals. That actually this one looks a little bit more sporty, right? For example, that the regular GRs like GR Corolla, GR86, and the GR Supra, all of them we have like these pedals, so it looks like a little bit more racing car, right? Gas racing. So that's, guys, a quick review about the GR Sport RAV4 Hybrid. So taking all these things in consideration, for example, that the drive experience, that it will be nicer because we have this sport tuned chassis that makes you a little bit smoother, the drive experience. Also that we have the performance dampers, all of these things, and also how it looks, because it looks like way different than the other, the regular RAV4s and the regular RAV4 plugins hybrid as well. People say that it's just a regular SUV, but this car is also to have a little bit more of fun, right? So this is another thing that Toyota is taking a new path in the RAV4, taking this car basically the best seller into the GR version. So I think that Toyota is doing pretty well. So that's it. And please, if you have any question regarding the GR Sport, or you have any question regarding the RAV4 hybrid or plug-in hybrid, please leave us a comment to us, and we will be very happy to connect with you. I'm Marcos Borja, Product Ambassador of Downtown Toyota, part of the Downtown Auto Group. See you in the next video.